Anu Gardens. And Anu Gardens was the concept that we came about. That when some 17 years ago, it was in 2006, 16 years ago, I used to do sports in the Indian's compound there. I was a tenant there. It was budgeted and non-completed building because it was not plastered outside. People were wondering that, why am I living there? I said, that's what I can afford. And that's where my finance. Not everybody in my family has settled in the food. But once I've made up my mind, I'm setting something, I don't know the food that anybody has said. If it's what I can afford to hear, I hear. What I can afford to live, I live. I don't possess anybody. So there used to be at the junction, somebody had what you call bring the solar gardens. When people come to drink, they have this. So in that compound, I formed a group. We call it a young writers set. So in the evening on Sundays, I invite some writers will come to discuss writings. So 16 years after, I left that place like 11 years after, I came to acquire this property. So I now decided that there should be a green solar garden to drink. Also where writers can come and drink compose peace. So I decided that I'm going to have somewhere that will be a garden also. So I named it Anu Gardens.
Okay. And I have another chapbook published last year. Back home, there's a source of chocolate. And I'm here to and I'm here at Imodoye to complete my work on my full-length collection, Bible Hijra. And also a memoir for my dad. And the title is Looking Back, Expecting People. Thank you. I hope you come with the pack of chocolates.
My name is Angela Odria. I'm a member of Anna Benin. And I am a teacher. I teach English in the secondary school. And I'm also a writer. I have a novel titled A Reason to Live and a drama text titled Fire and Ice. And I have a short story, Children's Literature titled Grandpa's Story, which I won an award for Children's Literature. I'm very happy to be here, really, because I am seeing a lot of people who write, and I'm feeling like I've not done anything at all. So I'm happy to be here because I'm going to be harvesting from their brains. So thank you very much.
I'm from Niger State. I'm a member of Hilltop Creative Arts Foundation. I study at Mewar International University in Abuja or Nasarawa, depending on how you want to say it. I study biotechnology. I won the Nigerian Prize for Teen Authors 2022. It's my poetry chapbook Constellation, which was published, and Hiccups, my collection of short stories, which was first runner-up in the Nigerian Prize for Teen Authors prose category. I would say I specialize in poetry, even though I experimented short stories. One day, hopefully, I'll go back to short stories. But for now, I want to just focus on poetry because I enjoy it more. So I want to start working on my full length here, and I've always anticipated to be at the Residency because I just feel it's fun to just go far from home and just dedicate your life to just reading and writing and just enjoying the serenity of nature. So it's actually very nice to be here because everybody here has plenty of wisdom that I want to just.
My name is Josiah Fakule. I am a local Ibadan boy. I studied English, first degree, second degree, a dropout PhD. Of course, I started writing 2009 when I lost my dad, and eventually that same book I wrote, The Faces of Life, eventually made the state literary list of books for secondary school. And subsequently I took a pause for family reasons anyway. Then I came back to start writing children's literature. I must have written like a dozen published, and it's my second time in a residency. The first to be in a BD, where I wrote a travelogue, a BD reflections, sold online, and which maybe very soon, if not because of the cash crunch, will have been published and the economic condition of the country. So I write to, that's my job for now. I write to not only for the children, I've written a few ones for the young adults too. Tommy's Trials, and some of these titles have been used across private schools because I sell books. So if you have a book that you want to sell, please consult me. What else do I do? I teach, an English teacher. I take phonics diction in private schools, and there should be like almost 13 or 14 years experience. So I consult for some distance learning, university. And that's just me. And again, before I take my seat, I also want to appreciate the founder. It's not your time for my best. I want to appreciate the founder for the creativity and for gifting humanity this place. It's quite an unusual sacrifice that you have made, and your name is not going to live in books, but also in minds of those who will visit here, just like mine. Thank you very much.
I just feel intimidated already because I don't know what to say. All of these big profiles. Okay, I'm just a small boy, but let me do what small boys do. My name is Kim Deleuze Wednesday. I have a slave name. You see, it is Vincent and Paul. That's how complicated my life is. I grew up from a Christian Catholic home. And when I became an adult that can decide on my own, they said my name is Vincent. I said no problem. But now my name is Chimdeleze Wednesday, and it's not a slave name. Let me start from publication. I started writing. I published my first book in 2012. Yes, in Lagos, Angles of Life, and that was after I won the Education District V writing competition in Lagos State for a particular play I wrote when I was in SS2 then. So that was how I said, if I get gift, I started doing more. And from there, in 2012, I published Angles of Life. After then, I decided to say, okay, let me study. So I read and I studied English language and literature, education. And I've taught for quite some time. I teach English and literature. I also teach IELTS and SAT. And by the grace of God, last year I published The Animal King. I think that's the book here. So this is The Animal King. It's a sci-fi. It's a dramatic sci-fi. Sci-fi is science fiction. The manuscript of The Animal King got a 500,000 naira publication grant from, I don't normally say it, but this is writer's residency, let me say it. That was how I was able to publish some copies of The Animal Farm, which I want to improve. I have, last year, we're in 2024 now, last year I got a contract with the Pan-African Writers Association on a project on a project against the open education in Africa. So my short story was selected from age 12 to 14. So we're going to get author's copies and it's going to be sold, and we're going to start getting royalties from next year. So I have books published locally and internationally, and I was the secretary of the Association of Nigerian Authors Abuja chapter. I was the transitory secretary, and I was also an immediate past secretary that brought in the current administration. I'm also a member of ANA Imo, and very soon I'm going to be a member of ANA Lagos. Yes, that's because wherever I go and I meet ANA, I must become a member. It is for the love of creativity. It is for the love of telling our own stories and being together with like minds like this. And I feel very honored to be here today. And I want to especially thank the president of the Association of Nigerian Authors, who has made it possible for us to be here. I think it's not a safe feat to do this. A lot of persons are into partying and doing all manner of things and taking time to, but he's not that kind of person. As a matter of fact, if you see Doc, you think he's just an ordinary person on the road, you might even snap him. Or you might even call him a small boy. That's just the truth of the matter.
Somebody said it, one day later, we live together. He now came to the bank, he now saw me. He said, they didn't know me, they would have kicked you on the boat. And I was the bank manager, that was 1999.
So that is how the personality of a dog draws you close. He doesn't need you to know who he is before he does the right thing. And that is what attracts me to people like him. I know I've not said this before. Doc is not the kind of person that comes to a place and claims to be the boss. He comes, he hides. If you identify him, fine. If you don't identify him, he's just a human being like you. But leadership exposes somebody, and he's a born leader, and he's a leader who serves. That's the most important aspect of leadership. And I want to thank him for choosing the right path to life and being the man he is. I'm very grateful to be here, sir. Thank you very much.
So, thank you for the thank you for your introduction, and it's nice to see you. So, the introduction will not be complete without introducing my boss. So, he's the Enclave manager. He's going to introduce himself now. So, you're doing better. He's the author of Daughter Without Father. So, please introduce a little bit.
Okay, thank you very much. Briefly, I am Issa Utoli Baibami. I am a graduate of American University area. I am a baby author, let me put it that way. So it's nice to welcome you all here, and I wish you enjoy your stay here. I hope it inspires you to do better. So we'll definitely see more of each other.